Hey folks, thanks for watching Wine School 420 with me. At home for whatever 40 days. Been cooking a lot, but still sometimes you just have to have a veggie burger. With some greens, I put some fava leaves from my garden and lemon. And there may or may not be some baba ganoush spread on this burger bun in honor of this very refreshing bottle of wine that I'm talking about today. This is the Las Jaras, the Glou 2019. I thought about making this video last night when I first opened it. Since it's such a light wine, I wanted to revisit it and see if it was better or worse or just as good on day two, because you don't think of Glou, like, crushable, juice, as being something that you keep in the fridge for 2-3 days, as I would with a lot of other types of more tannic wines or whatever. So the question is, now that, a lot of people are still wanting to drink wine, but maybe there's only one or two of you in the house and you aren't crushing a whole bottle a night, is this the kind of thing that you can leave on the counter or leave in the fridge and come back to and get equal or more pleasure? So the wine is Carignan and Zinfandel from Mendocino, Northern California. My thoughts last night were that it was actually very good. It's in some ways it's like everything that I want in a red wine, and I know that's saying a lot, but it has a balance of fruit and earth and acid and almost like a tannic textural component. There's extract of flavor and fruitiness, but it's also very light. So it's complex and it is balanced. And the big change I've noticed so far is that on day one, there was a lot more distinct like yeastiness, and don't be grossed out by that. I'm gonna have some broccoli. It smelled like almost like a dough, a bacterial kind of almost sulfuric element to it that I found really appealing. Today that has morphed into more of like a peppery zing. What have you guys been eating in the AC times, after Corona times? I've been eating lots of bread and lots of veggies. Trying to keep it healthy. Okay. Pepper, cherry, like both tart and ripe cherry. It's pretty mellow, but really, really pleasant. And nothing off-putting about it at all. Almost into like black cherry. This mingles very nicely with the Boca Burger aroma. And I put a lot of lemon on these greens, and it is making perfect sense with this kind of wine. There's present acid here, so it's a like with like. The fava beans, the fava leaves are kind of like herbaceous and kind of powerful and have a little spice to them, like this wine. This is about $30. I got it at a little shop. You can probably still find it at your local small or natural wine shop. They also sell it online. I don't want to drag you guys out too long. I give this wine a thumbs up. I obviously wish wine like this was cheaper, and it does exist, but I understand that they have to make money, and they're doing a great job. So for the money, hey, if you know that you can have it for 2 or 3 days and it still holds up, yeah, you're paying $25-30 for it, but that's $10 an evening for your wine, and it's a good value and just really well balanced. Kind of not like a lot of other things. This is carbonically macerated. I did read about that. mostly carbonically macerated, which obviously accounts for the still present fruitiness of it, but it's not over the top. It's definitely like dry and a crowd pleaser as long as you're not expecting a punch in the face. So yeah, it is not too good to be true, folks. Under $30, very well made, very grown up natural wine. It's almost like too put together. If I was to complain about it, I would ask for a little bit more of like something challenging, more pepper or something that shows a little bit of, I guess, like localized character other than just like delicious Zinfandel. But what's wrong with delicious Zinfandel? Okay, folks, stay safe. Hope to give some of you a hug in a month or so. Peace. Las Jaras. Wine school.